Let's get into Bolt Project Holdings, ticker symbol BSLK, makers of BSilk. Wow, it's complicated. There is so much there. I wanted to get into the basics so we can understand the potential for this company. Here are the estimated share prices. This is based off of information from their investor presentation, the most recent one, and also their most recent Q4 earnings. If you want to understand what they could be worth in 2026, really just look at how we traded so far this year. We've been in the mid 20s up until $1.25, and that is roughly the projection once you do all the math. Before we get any further on valuation, if you're here for trading setups, I have mapped out where I think the next spikes are going to come from. I have looked at all the SEC documents, the 10K form, and mapped out all the warrants. If you look at the most recent spikes, you can see they're all related to either purchases or sales by insiders or investment funds. We have insiders who purchase shares on November 25th. 1 million shares they purchased at 34 cents a share. That brought the stock price up almost to $1. And then December 27th last year, we had the original SPAC merger company. They sold 500,000 shares, and that brought the stock price up to almost 60 cents. Then February 13th, we had a purchase agreement with an outside investor up to 1.5 million shares, and a bunch of warrants were part of that deal. That brought the stock up to $1.24. How the market has reacted to that, they have reacted quite bullish and positively to that news, even with the sale. And so I've gone and read all of the SEC documents, and I think I have some interesting ideas for trades where we're going to see more of those spikes throughout the rest of this year. So the first part of the BSLK blueprint for my first trades, I've dropped as a $15 PDF file on Patreon. You can go check it out there. Link is in the description. This isn't financial or trading advice. I'm not certified in any way. I'm just spending the time reading through all the documents and trying to save you some time. Our valuation model assumptions, we used everything that they gave us in their investment report, but we used just over 41 million shares. Why did we use that when, according to their 10K form, as of March 13th last year, there were just over 34 million shares? Where did those extra shares come from? And that leads us into the warrants. And everything about this company is about the warrants. I'm preemptively saying we're going to have some dilution just to try and get a better understanding of what the price could be. In this case, we have almost 7 million potential shares that could be added. These are going to help us understand how the dilution will progress over the rest of this year and into next year. That is going to juxtapose against them trying to hit these revenue targets that they have specified. And so we're likely going to get more volatility in the stock. I'm going to finish outlining the rest of the details of the warrants on Patreon. If you want access to that, you can subscribe to the $5 a month research access tier. If you want access to my BSilk blueprint trade ideas for the spikes that I'm expecting, you can either purchase the standalone $15 PDF, or all of my research will be included under the trader and investor tier for $20 a month. That will include updates to part 2 of my BSilk blueprint. Thanks always for watching. We'll catch you in the next video.